Hello, Evripidis. It's a very nice name. Where is it from?
Hello, Mr. Rogas. It's from Greece, as you properly pronounced it already.
Perfect. Good. Could you give an introduction about yourself?
Well, I am the owner of a small family business here in Greece, and the products that I distribute throughout the European Union and also here, it's it's around the olives, such
Okay.
as olive oil, such as uh, extra virgin olive oil, every harvest olive oil, many sectors.
Okay. And how did you begin, or how did the family business begin in that industry? And do you grow them yourself or just distribute?
Distribute only.
Distribute.
And the family business began with an idea of actually promoting Greek products through some big hotels that we have here in the region of Halkidiki, and such as the Sunny Resort, for example. And the goal was to promote the Greek products. After 1 year, we thought it would be great for us to create our own brand instead of promoting other Greek olive oils. And then it began from 2013.
2013. Oh, wow. So 10 years now.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very nice. What brought you to the real world, considering you have your own family business? And how did the real world help with that?
First of all, how did the real world help?
Yeah.
It helped me understand many things. Instead of coming with a cooperation with a person, with people that knew how to make sales or knew how to promote proper, for example, copyright, knew how to promote proper social media, and by paying them to do it, I didn't show any sort of actual result. So I was like, what do they do? How do they do it? And in the real world, they were teaching that. So I learned, and I immediately started doing it better than them. So, of course, in the real world, the teachers are amazing. I mean, they explain everything very well and very detailed
Mhm.
for you to understand. And if you apply it properly, you will have the results that you want.
What campus did you get into that helped?
Copywriting campus with Adriel, with Professor Adriel.
Hmm. And yeah,
And
so
also, I
how did
have
you
learned,
apply?
if you
Sorry,
what?
I think there's a bit of a delay. So how did you apply the copywriting teachings for your family business?
I applied the sequence that I had to, if I was going to become a copywriter to a different company, I had to follow a schedule. And I applied that schedule immediately to my company instead of finding a client. And by applying this welcome sequence, for example, this in the copywriting lessons, how to promote a product, you have to follow some steps. The steps are described it, and I followed the steps. I followed once, twice, third, fourth time. After the fifth time, sixth, I started seeing results because I understood how to make a proper commercial. Where exactly do I aim? Do I aim to sell the product? Do I aim to increase my audience? Do I aim to have a better communication with my audience? It's so many different things that I never actually knew. I mean, I was a good salesman up front, but in the internet, I'm not that good. I mean, I know that I'm not that good because I have no experience.
Hmm. Okay, very interesting. And any other campuses or just the copywriting one that you got into?
Also, the freelancing. I had some recommendations of starting the e-commerce as well from I don't remember the name, but he approached me through Instagram. But I said I don't, not yet. I will, maybe later, but not yet. The
Hmm.
freelancing for the social media, how to exactly uh, organize properly the meta business that can connect the Instagram and the Facebook. And after that, I found I didn't find the solution. I had the solution of what exactly to do with YouTube Reels, how to create the video content for my company. And I didn't know what to do with the YouTube. And inside the freelancing, I learned that you can actually create the YouTube shorts. It was so obvious. I mean, I couldn't see it, but you can create the YouTube shorts, for example, that you can use it also in the Instagram as well to promote the products and to promote whatever else.
Right. So since you've implemented that, since you've been promoting on those platforms, have you seen any kind of increase in sales?
Increase in sales through the social media, I haven't seen the results through the social media because I can track down whoever joins. Oh, no, my mistake. Through the social media, I saw the increase in my audience because I can track from which commercial the person entered into my website. So I saw an increase of visiting the website, and after I saw the increase of the website, I saw people that started to buy things as well. So you can say I started seeing increase through the social media.
Okay.
That everything is linked.
Yeah, yeah. And when you say everything is linked, so that includes the copywriting, social media. Did anything else go into that, or was it mainly those?
Till now, only those two. I am recently started, as already told you, with the content creation, which is extraordinary.
Hmm. Cool. And in terms of figures or percentages, how much of a increase in sales did you see after having applied the lessons?
After I applied the lessons, it started, I didn't see it. It did have to pass, for example, for 1 month to two after I see proper increase of the revenue. After the third month, after the third month, it started to be increased like 20%, again 20, again 35, and now I can say that it is 110% increase the revenue through social media.
So quite significant. How has it affected your business at all in a positive way? Those increase in sales, did you reinvest
Of
any of
course,
the money? Did you do anything with it?
of course, everything is again being invested, and I'm hoping that it will be the great investment the great investment, not for the company so much as for me. It will be the world that I tend to join the moment that I will be ready.
Interesting. Okay. And you said it's because of Andrew Tate's philosophy that you've joined the real world in the first place. Could you explain a bit more on what resonated with you from what Tate was talking about?
The understanding of how the business works, the the value, the things that you have to put value to yourself, to the company, to the product. And the value, I say, it's the motto. I remember like yesterday the motto of it's not about how you will make money, but how you will take money. This is the proper definition. I mean, you don't make money with a business. You cannot. You are thinking of how you will waste money the moment that you will create it. I have to hire that, do that, do that, do that, and you don't think how I will earn the money, how I will get the money. This is the first thing that you have to think before you start a business. How do I get the money? And this philosophy drives me to look more of the content, understand the philosophy, and I said, okay, let's give it a go. And it's a quite positive one.
Good, good. Okay. And how has your average day changed since you've joined the real world? Has there been any kind of difference there?
Of course it does. Of course it does. If you see a person that follows the same belief as you succeed, how it cannot not motivate you to be better?
Mhm.
So I feel happy for them. I feel happy for them. I want to be even greater, so I would. So I will move myself to be better as well.
Good, good. Okay, I love that. And what would you say was the biggest challenge you faced when you were implementing the lessons within the real world?
The real problem was the start. the first 2 months that I said that I didn't see any result, I had to take some drastic measures to the company. I had to close the physical store and actually create storage from there because I had to decrease my monthly expenses. I understood that I had to do this, so it was a really hard decision to actually do it. I mean, you cannot close a 10-year store. Just okay, let's close. But as it appears, this is had to be done. It's done. Far greater now.
Okay, got it. And the material that you learned within the real world, how different is it compared to what's out on the internet?
Uh, I didn't search around the same areas for to see if I can find something else from someone else because I don't see any point of actually doing that. I already told you it's 100% and 10 upgrade to whatever I was doing back, and have to search for someone else to tell me or to see the content. I already understand that if I follow this, I will win. Why do I have to waste my time actually find someone else's opinion who knows what I will do? Actually, use me, but might me think, make me actually think or make me. Well, it's I think it's a waste of time for me, not for someone else, of course. But for me, it will be a waste of time. I'm winning. I'm winning. So okay, I will continue like this.
Okay, fair. Because for some people, maybe they've taken some other courses before or tried to learn that stuff online. And yeah, it was just a bad experience for them. So I was wondering if there's something you can give in terms of
Ah,
contrast there. But you're saying it's just not worth for you to look into other things because you have the real world. And that's that, right?
yes, precisely. Yes.
Okay, nice. So since you're on this trajectory, where do you see your life heading in the short term, medium term, and long term?
Oh, that's a great question. Short term, medium, and long. Well, I will finish. So the short term is that I will try and finish the content creation stuff from the real world and try to apply it as well. Already actually doing it, and I will have to finish and see the next things that the upcoming things that are coming. So see them as well. This is the short things that I have to go. The mid-term, I want the company to expand through to the European Union instead of just having the storage here and cooperating with transport companies. This is the mid and the high. Well, the high, I don't know. I don't see myself high yet. Oh, perfect, perfect. No, no, no. The high is the war room.
Okay.
I see myself in the war room. The high.
Cool, cool. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we've talked a bit about your past. What? Actually, yeah. Okay, so we done past. We done how you're doing. I mean, I don't know. Is there any more to go into in your day to day life? Anything that has changed? Any kind of impact that either the real world or Tate has had on you?
Yes, 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 yes. There is one more thing that I haven't described yet. Having around you people that they are not helping, not helping, not help is a tough word. Having around you people that they did not share the same beliefs as you, and they don't understand, they don't have the same values as you, will draw you back. So I have to give the credit to the real world that I drew out people, stop hanging around with people that they are going to draw me back. If they are draw me back, I can understand that their routine, their everyday they were holding me back. This
Hmm.
is one thing that I didn't told in the beginning.
Right. Okay, and yeah, now you're surrounded by like-minded people, and I know what that
Yes,
feels like because, as the quote goes, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and yeah, I mean, you see the impact it has on you, which is good. Now, to end off, for people who are unsure about joining the real world because maybe they think it could be a scam for the $50, what advice would you have to them?
Yes. What advice I do? Well, $50. If it's such much, why do you spend it in the useless things? You can try it, and you will see. You will have succeed. You can try it. I mean, instead of wasting the $50 on something of a less value, do it to improve your life. It will improve your life if you follow the steps. If you have patience, discipline, and consistency.
Okay. Perfect. So Evripidis. Again, hope that's accurate. Thank you for your time.
It is a correct, right?
Thank you for the insights you shared. And yeah, I look forward to doing a follow up with you in future in 3 months to see how everything is going for you.
Of course,
Yeah.
anytime, Mr. Roberts.
Wish you all the best. Until then.